thought I would tell you today what is going on in my house this morning. Now, I have already gotten up and showered and made my bed, but for breakfast, I'm going to have the breakfast of champion. This is a Little Debbie oatmeal cake, and y'all, it's oatmeal. It has to be healthy, but I am going to put a little peanut butter on it because I need some protein. But I eat this not every morning, but I do eat it occasionally, and I'll tell you, it does keep me until lunch. I think it's the peanut butter, and I have coffee, but I'm not going to take a bite because it'll keep me from talking for a minute. But I've already this morning put some chicken thighs. Let me get a pot holder. Chicken thighs and legs in to cook because I'm going to use the broth from that to make dressing, and then I'll pull the chicken off. I don't put it in my dressing, but I do use a lot of it for my gravy that goes on the dressing. And I'm going to go ahead and make up the dressing and put it in the pans and freeze it. So all I'll have to do is the day before Thanksgiving, I'll have to take it out of the freezer, put it in my refrigerator, and then on Thanksgiving morning, set it out just to make sure that it has completely thawed and cook it. Takes a lot off of me when I do that. Another thing that I'm going to do, and you'll see my dressing being made and anything cooking on Mama Sue's Southern Kitchen. I have so many of you say, why don't you ever cook? I do. This is my homepage that just tells you everything else that's going on in my life. But in addition to cooking the chicken to have the broth, I'm going to be making my cornbread. Because here in the South, I make cornbread dressing. I know y'all make different kinds, and I'm sure it's delicious, but this is the way my mama and her sisters and my grandmother and mother-in-law made theirs. Another thing that I'm going to do later on, I bought me a bread machine. It's not exactly like Amy and Sean's because it was out of stock. I'll tell you more about it when I start to make my bread. But I'm not going to make homemade loaf bread today. I'm going to make the copycat Texas Roadhouse rolls. And Amy and Sean have made those, and oh my goodness, I'm afraid that may be my weakness, is yeast rolls. But I'm going to be doing that. But I'm going to make a mess in my house before I do anything else. Walk with me. See these two boxes right here? We walked in and got stuff from the yard in here. But this is my 4.5-foot tree from Walmart that's going to go in our bedroom. This is a 7.5-foot that will go in the corner over there. This is the bottom.
Top. Bottom.
This is the bottom of the tree that will go right here. But you see, I'm going to have to move my table in this chair. But I know where I'm going to put it. The reason I didn't bring the whole thing in, the rest of it is right there on the front porch. My friend Jane said she had read somewhere that it's so much easier to add lights to your tree before you put it together. And I think that may be right, and I'm going to try it. This is a pre-lit tree, but it's old. Some of the lights don't work. But even if it did, I add more lights. Love the brightness of the lights. So I'm going to put the base on, plug it up, pull it out from the wall so I don't have to. I can just walk around it, but I'm going to start putting the extra lights on and get them on this bottom part. Then I'll bring the middle part. I hope you know what I'm talking about. But that is what I have going on right now. When I start doing this, I'll get Harold to come back and just do another video of me doing the lights and let you see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll say, hey, it didn't work. But just wanted to show you, I know that I'm going to get, I can't believe you're decorating before Thanksgiving's over. I'm thankful and blessed every day of the world because God has blessed me with good health again. And I count my blessings every day. And we're going to eat turkey and dressing and have all of our family here and be thankful with the twinkling lights. Be salt and light.